Hey, Dragon Slayers. It's been about an hour or so since my last meal. Blood sugar's 177, so it'll probably fall like below 120 or even less, maybe below 100 within the next hour or two. It's generally what happens when I eat carbs. So I had my last meal was popcorn, a lot of it, probably several cups of popcorn, and a like gyro, right? Had the bread and everything. Very good. So today's video is all about flexibility and its importance when it comes to fasting. With all of these fasting methods, the goal is to skip breakfast, avoid snacking, and consolidate calories near the end of the day. All of these methods are quite effective, and you can, in fact, mix and match these as much as you would like. Dr. Naiman highly recommends to keep it flexible. Fasting for as long as convenient on any given day and breaking your fast whenever you need to or want to. Anything beyond a 12-hour fasting window is going to be at least somewhat beneficial towards anyone's goals. If you planned on fasting 16 hours but only make it to 13 hours, that's perfectly fine. And you're still much better off than if you had eaten all day long with an early and late calories plus lots of snacking. He thinks that a good goal would be 24 hours of extra fasting per week, in addition to the baseline 12 hours that you're going to do every day anyhow. This could be 2 days of 12 extra hours, eat, stop, eat, 3 days of 8 extra hours, the warrior diet, or 6 days of 4 extra hours, like Leangains. You could also mix and match as desired, keep it flexible, and go with whatever best suits your schedule and your lifestyle and your current level of fat adaptation. So, coffee is great. During the fast, feel free to drink any non caloric beverage you want, including but not limited to water, coffee, with or without non caloric sweeteners such as stevia, tea, hot or iced, sweetened with stevia if desired, diet soda with no calories, or any other beverage with no calories. However, really don't want to include anything with lots of calories. So fat is a micronutrient that spikes insulin the very least, which is why so many people are using bulletproof coffee or some other method of adding fat, butter, coconut oil, etc. So to coffee in the morning. However, he does not recommend this or any other source of calories while fasting, as this will be detrimental to what you are trying to accomplish with fasting. If you will absolutely die without at least a tiny splash of cream in your coffee, then go ahead and do it. You will be better off with it than if it prohibits than if the prohibiting of cream in your coffee keeps you from trying to intermittent fast at all. 95% of fasting is much better than 0% of fasting. However, he would still try, he encourages us to still try and keep the cream in the coffee to an absolute minimum quantity. And you should also use this opportunity to learn to drink coffee black. This is something anyone can learn over time, believe it or not. He highly recommends the use of black coffee or tea in the morning to make your fast easier and more enjoyable. Both coffee and tea have numerous health benefits, and they both contain compounds that help with fat burning, energy, and alertness. Once you're properly fat adapted, intermittent fasting is actually easy, fun, and enjoyable, and it's also liberating, while making you leaner and healthier in the process. Let's say you're following the Leangains protocol. Breakfast every day during the work week is just now black coffee. How easy is that? No more worrying about what you're going to grab for breakfast as you rush out of the door in the morning and run around struggling to get to work on time. This saves you a ton of time and work and effort, and is literally a form of metabolic exercise in the meantime. It's improving your insulin sensitivity, strengthening your fat adaptation. This is a win-win in so many ways. It also frees you to eat a very large and satisfying meals in the evening without feeling the deprivation of watching calories or restricting yourself. And on days where you skip breakfast and lunch, you'll be amazed at how much extra time you have when you don't have to worry about what to eat, where to get it, and where to find time to eat it. Your productivity will be higher as concentration and focus are higher in the fasted state, thanks to the sympathetic nervous system and the activation of certain hormone triggers. You will also have more free time. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget that you can like and subscribe and support me on Patreon. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.